We'll start a new chapter about the chapter number 4 from history, the Delhi Sultanate. The earliest ruler of the Delhi Sultanates were the Mamluks. In 1206, Muhammad Ghori died, and Qutb Aibak declared himself the Sultanate of Delhi. The period between 1206 AD and 1526 AD in Indian. So, history is known as Delhi Sultanate. During this period, over 300 years, 5 dynasties, that is 32 kings are there, rule over the Delhi. First one is the slave dynasty. So, who has ruled the slave dynasty? Qutb bin Aibak. Dynasty, he ruled for 4 years. The construction of Qutub Minar was started by Qutb bin, but was completed by his son. Iltutmish, as able and powerful administrator, Iltutmish established a vast kingdom. By 1220 AD, Iltutmish became the Sultanate after defeating Urban Shah, a son of Aibak. The Iltutmish sons were not capable of handling the kingdom, so he had announced that after his death, his daughter Rajia Sultana would be the ruler. Rajia ruled from 1236 to 1240 AD. Being a wise and capable ruler, he brought many reform in the state. Being a woman, she had faced many difficulties. What are the difficulties? Like the officers under were recent taking orders from her. Dressed as a man, she led her army. She created displeasures in a male-dominant society. Some of the her noble plotted against her. Killed in 1240 AD. He created utter confusion and chaos. In 1248 AD, Nasiruddin, the youngest son of Iltutmish, was crowned as king. He devoted Muslim as a peace loving man. He is a failure as a king. As the administration was carried by the general Alban. Alban was a strong, willpower personality and a member of Chalisa for the 40, a group of Turkish nobles. Selected and trained by Iltutmish for his self-defense. After the death of Nasiruddin in AD 1266, Balban became the Sultanate of Delhi. A strict disciplinary, he recommended simple living. Balban died in 1287. His grandson was the last ruler of the slave dynasty. He was murdered in 1219 and the throne went to the Khilji dynasty. Next dynasty will study about Khilji dynasty, that is 1290 to 1320. Among the Khilji kings, the most ambitious was Alauddin Khilji. He was a bigger dream than Balban. Like Alexander, he went to conquer the world. He resigned the throne by the killing his uncle and the father-in-law. Apart from the Gujarat and Malwar, he captured the famous Ranthambore and the Chittor forts. He even sent a large army to the south under the kingdom. Malik Kafur looted and collected very huge hauls of gold from them. He attacked even Madhwaris. Thus, from a brief period, Alauddin Khilji domain was the large. Ashoka, as a being a administrator, he brought about many reforms. He kept administrators and religious separate. He introduced price control and market control. Thus, everybody were able to get food items at a very low price. At that time, very low price that they are getting the food. But the bribery was punishable. Soldiers received money as a salary. Land revenue was according to the size of the land. Alauddin was a lover of art and music. He encouraged and respected artists. Amir Khaju was a land member in his court. Musical instruments, sitars, and tabla were invented by him. After him, there was an immense power struggle. In 1320 AD, the Tughugs family took control over it. Next come dynasty is the Tughlaqs dynasty, that is 1320 to 1399 AD. Tughlaqs embracing the whole of India. Gujaddin Tughlaq was the first Tughlaq king. Muhammad Tughlaq in 1325 to 1351 AD. Delhi to Devagiri, he was renamed Daulatbad fell. The another plane of having coppers and also fell. Next come the Ibn Battuta, a Arabian traveler visited the Sultanate and has written extensively about the kingdom. Muhammad Tughlaq lost the support of his nobles and dilemma. The Bengal, the Warangal, the Gujarat, the Siddhi, the Wadh, the Multan, and the Daulatbad. Firoz Shah Tughlaq succeeded Muhammad Tughlaq. He became very popular because he spent less on war and armies and more on building hospital, education institution, bridge, canal, etc. for the welfare of the people. During the time, many Sanskrit workers were translated to Arabic. Timur, a Mongol, invaded India. He had heard about the wealth India. He marched to Delhi and defeated the Tughlaq ruler. Timur deputy, the Khizr Khan, settled in Delhi and declared himself as the Sultanate of Delhi. He, the founder of Siddhi dynasty, next dynasty. His last for 37 years. The dynasty was upraised by the Lodhis, and the next dynasties come the Lodhi dynasty, 1451 to 1526. Sikandar Lodhi rule over that. Where the Western Bengal, he shifted the capital from Delhi to a new town, Agra. At that period, Delhi has become an Agra. The most important ruler of the Lodhi dynasty was the Abraham Lodhi, a son of Sikandar. However, the importance was not due to any welfare measures but due to the arrogance. He was tyrant. His noble and the people conspires with Babur, the king of Kabul, to throw on the success in 1526. So this is the story of the Delhi Sultanate. Okay.